All right, how you guys doing? Happy New Year to you. It's good to see everybody in 2023. And this is the best way I can think about to start the new year. I want to welcome all of you who are regular offenders on this channel. We are streaming, we're multicasting on several social media platforms. We are multicasting on so many channels on Facebook, Revolution Now. We're there, Showore's Sowore 2023, Team Sowore 2023. We're there. We're on TIB TV. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Twitter. We are on several YouTube channels. So there's no way you can miss this show. I'm so delighted to be part of you in this new year. We're so grateful to God that we made it into this new year. It's not because of our strength, it's not because of our wisdom, but I think it's the grace of God. I know it's the grace of God that we are in 2023. So you made it. Welcome to you. Today we have a very special person as our guest, somebody who is well known to us, somebody that is our own. Igbo people say, this is our own person. Oremi Gong Gong Gong, that's, you guys know, this is your main man, okay, to all of us. He's the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress and the convener of the Take It Back movement and Revolution Now movement. I'm talking about Omoyele Sowore. He is in the studio. He'll be joining us shortly. He's already here, but his camera is off. Look at that. He's already here just to show you. But I'm going to bring him in as soon as his camera is on. Also, I need to remind you that Sowore has retired to the countryside this season. He's not in Abuja or Lagos, so we'll be keeping our fingers crossed. There might be some network issues wherever he is. Nigeria is happening to him, even as I speak. You can imagine it is tougher when you are in the city, and then you can imagine when you've gone to the countryside. It's even much tougher. It's common and it's gone off again, and hopefully he'll be able to come back. And when he comes back, we're not going to stay long. Let me go ahead to post for you guys here the number to call because we want to interact with him. Today is an interaction session, so you'll be able to call in and to ask him questions, to interact with him, to congratulate him for how good he's done so far, and to, you know, ginger him on to the 2023 elections in February. Yes, like I said, he came and he's bounced off again due to network issues, I'm sure. But he will surely come back. And you know how we do it here. We don't give up. We stay and we push and we continue until we get it done. I see a lot of you already signed in here. Let me wish you a Happy New Year. Ojo Eborime, thank you so much. Ojo Eborime, yeah, thank you so much. Kemi Omosanya, Happy New Year to you. I have a Facebook user here. I don't know your name, but I see you say Happy New Year, Dr. Chidi, and I say Happy New Year to you too. Sims, Happy New Year to you. Alex, 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 so HQ, Happy New Year to you. Mr. President, you're welcome. I can see, I was just telling them that you've retired to the countryside, and we're lucky enough to even have you talking to us now.
Yes, Happy New Year to you, Dr. Chidi, and all our brothers and sisters, our family members in the AAC Revolution Now, Take It Back, and all the great guys out there, our brothers, sisters, our mothers, our fathers, uncles, aunties. You're welcome to 2023, our year of total liberation.
Wow. This one where you just start by a year of total liberation. You sound like pastor. If you like say you go mountain, come down.
Well, we are professing it that this year our misery will end, and all the encumbrances that have been put in our way since we last did the last election, we collapsed like a pack of cards,
Sure.
and our people will be led out of the hysterical situation of difficulties into which the political class in Nigeria has put our people, and we are ready to lead them out of the cul-de-sac. So we are prophesizing. We're going to make sure that this happens, and this is what we do, anyways. You know that.
Amen. Amen. Mr. President, I want to take you on a ride. Look into the future with me. This kind of Nigeria that you have in your heart going into 2023, can you show me, help me understand your dream for Nigeria, the kind of Nigeria that you wish we had, cut across everything? Like, look at the social structure of Nigeria, electricity, road, healthcare. What kind of Nigeria, what's the Nigeria of your dream? What do you see
Well,
when you project into
in
the
in
future?
Nigeria, my dream is a Nigeria that provides justice, ensures justice, which will then lead to security and peace. And when we have all this, then we make other great things happen. In Nigeria, where fuel scarcity does not define the most important season in a year. In Nigeria, which everybody traveling on our road can arrive at their final destination. In Nigeria, which security agencies are not laying siege on any of our brothers and sisters in any part of the country at a time that they badly need food, they badly need healthcare, education, they badly need job opportunities, they need water to drink, and in which by this time next year, when we're in power and in government, we would have things that are working so well. We will be convinced that immune system is not going to be a problem anymore.
Oh, guys, remember I warned you that we might have network. Hello?
Yeah, I don't know
Okay,
if you're
we
hearing
lost
me.
we lost you a little bit there.
So, and I'm determined to make it happen. And I believe this is something we can do in a jiffy. Everybody will say to you that Nigeria wasn't destroyed overnight, so it cannot be fixed overnight. Yes, it can be fixed overnight, but it doesn't have to fix. It doesn't have to be perpetually, fixated with underdevelopment.
Yes, yes, yes. You are in the countryside now, and I know how I just saw a video showing you in the waters, having fun with people, just enjoying life. Something that over here you would have to travel, would travel to Mexico, travel to other places. You know how much it is. You've gone on holidays a lot of times with your family too. I have done that. But when I see you swimming in the water, just having fun, clean, fresh, where you even caught a fish right of that out of that water. The water is not polluted. It just gives me goose pimples that this is our land. This is something that we have. Organic. I'm sure all the food you've been eating is organic food. How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel good because in 2019, before I was arrested, I traveled with my family to a place they call Las Cabos in Mexico for vacation, and it cost us an arm and a leg. And I kept telling my wife, we could find somewhere in Nigeria to have done this, but how do we travel there with ensuring that we are safe, I'm safe, and the kids are safe? But this is my village. The place is so clean. If you saw me at a station coming from the oil companies that we polluting Niger Delta, but it's also been repairing itself, and everything we just it just has been bugging my mind that we have to go elsewhere. We have to go to Jamaica, Dominican Republic, to have like to enjoy life, as you said. But beyond that, it's also to tell you that our party is an ecological party that's friendly. We have interest in the environment and making things work and keeping our environment safe, sound, and well protected. So my village is not the only village with a lake. If you go to the northern part, a lot of fishers. You go to Imo State, there's a Oguta Lake. There's Ethiope River. The Ethiope River is so clean. If you are not careful, you drop into it. The sand feels so close to the surface. Several places I've been in Nigeria, but how do you go to anywhere in Nigeria knowing that if you get kidnapped, if you are not kidnapped by kidnappers on the road, pirates can attack your boat, the little boat you have today. You don't even know how to get there because the roads are bad. If you are flying, most people cannot even afford to fly. And when you are flying, you're not even sure that the airplanes or equipment are in good shape. So, but we are demonstrating to people that if you can afford a vacation, you can afford at least a staycation. Have fun in your own country. And we want to make this country a fun place to be. And no matter how little the place will be. So, but my village has no electricity. But the entire part of southern Ondo State haven't had electricity in 13 years. That's where I come from. Uh, but where you don't have electricity, you have politicians all over the place promising you electricity. And as soon as they get into office, you never get it. They promise you schools. As soon as they get into office, you don't get it. My village has a secondary school. I have to join hands with other villagers to pay for teachers. In Ondo State's own industry is education, but you don't have investment in education that make people feel good going to school anymore. They can't. They just they've destroyed everything. These political parties that you and I know very well. So I'm just demonstrating to people that this country we can live in it peacefully, progressively, but we can't just run away from the fact that we need leaders. I mean, who are the people managing Jamaica that everybody will be flying to Jamaica for Christmas? Who are the people managing Dominican Republic? Everybody wants to go to Dominican Republic during Christmas. If you go to Dominican Republic today, people are be queuing up from all over the country just to get into the country. The passport control is jammed because everybody wants to come and enjoy life here. So why do you think anybody would travel to Jamaica from the UK if Nigeria was working and it's just 6 hours away? You tell me that. So it's a shame that we have a country where people can live peacefully, they can live with security and opportunities. It's very sad.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Today I didn't want to talk too much politics because we just wanted to hang around with you and spend time and just unwind with you. But you're Mr. President. You're running for an election, so these things will come from time to time. We'll ask you questions. I'm just going to take this sharp one. And by the way, guys, there's a number out there on the screen. Okay, hold on one second. We're going to take calls. There's a number there. You guys are going to call, but we're going to play this like a game. I'm going to have first 10 people that will call. We're going to pick the number 5 person. The number 5 person is the person we're going to pick, and then you're even going to win a prize. There's a giveaway. So we start calling the number 5 person is the person I'm going to pick their call, and then we'll give you a chance to talk to Mr. President, ask your question, and then the rest of you can call it. But so while the number is there, you can start calling right now. But number 5th person is the person we're going to give that chance. But back to you, Mr. President, as we're waiting for these calls to come in. What do you have to say to our young people who a couple of years back, they were pumped up about, Sorosuke, NSAS movement. We know what we want right now. But then I turn around and I hear them saying they are waiting for someone, for a group of people that went to London or somewhere to meet and tell them who and who should do what. What message do you have for them?
You know, I have said this many times. Even when there's going to be liberation, there could be confusion. In this direction, maybe I will go direction of the Christian Bible, and what it says about the Israelites when they were going out of Egypt. Most people didn't know that a lot of Israelites did not even leave Egypt because they were asked to eat, I think, the unleavened bread, and some of them were cooking bread. And by the time the time came to leave, they didn't leave. Some who left, who was the whole journey was supposed to take 40 days, it took 40 years because of confusion. So it might as well be the case that we're also going through that revolutionary confusion. But we must also be fair to all these young people that some of them are just being deliberately manipulated by, some other persons within this movement who take credit for a movement that they didn't start, you know. And you could tell that all along, a lot of them were positioning themselves using NSAS to do the kind of thing they are doing now. Otherwise, how do you fight SARS and you end up with working with candidates who are working with those who shot young people at Lekki Toge, like the army, the Enenche guy? Or how do you end up working with the Tinubu who removed the lights at Lekki Toge so that the army could shoot and kill people, or those who have been complacent or silent about NSAS? And we are talking about NSAS now. I don't have any sense of entitlement. I have always said that. But I can understand and recognize and appreciate confusion and the depth to which it can put a whole generation of persons if people lack depth, conviction, and ideological clarity about why some of these struggles happen. Um, that's what you are saying. But we don't give up, and we have always said it that we are different and will continue to be different until we achieve total liberation.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. And the background, we've been having people call, and finally we have number 5 caller on the line. So everybody else, hold on. We have number 5 caller. So number 5 caller on the line, go ahead. Tell us your. Hold on, please. No, no, no. I think I picked the wrong person. Hold on. Number 5 caller was on WhatsApp. So please, okay, yeah. So everybody else, just hold on. I have this number 5 caller on WhatsApp. If you can call directly, I think that would be better so that people don't cut you off. In fact, let me do this. Mr. President. Let me call this number 5 caller from a direct line because this person kept calling and calling, and she's made it to number 5. And so let's play this game. And the rest of you, after this, you can also keep calling, and then we'll be able to bring you in. So, I'm hoping they're gonna pick the call now. I have to call them back. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, I had to call you on a direct line because you made it to number 5 on WhatsApp, but they were gonna cut you off. So go ahead, tell us your name, where you're calling from, and you have access to Mr. President. You can speak with him.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Sowore. How are you, sir? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. It's nice hearing your voice, man.
Amen. I'm so honored to speak with you today, sir, on the first day of the new year. So this is really good. I'm wishing you a blessed new year to you and your family. Mr. President.
Hold on. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Oh, sorry. My name is on the platform. I'm SM. Okay, my first name is Simone, and I'm in New York, in the U.S. And of course, I've known Dr. Chibi since I met him earlier this year. So just grateful to be a part of this platform. My question to you, Mr. President, is you know how we in the U.S., when a new administration takes effect, right? They're always judged within the first 100 days of their administration. So my question to you, Mr. Sowore, is, we imagine that you've won the election next month, February, and your administration has taken effect. You have all your cabinet members and everyone is, in place. What does the first 100 days of the Sowore administration in Nigeria looks like? Can you walk us through that?
Thank you very much. I have spoken to this before. I don't believe in the ritual of 100 days in office. I'm going to start working from day one, and I have my agenda lined out. I'm going to start working from the first day I'm sworn in officially until my tenure is over. So there's no room for 100 days because 100 days assume that somehow you are trying to show off after 100 days. That's how we see it here. The way you would tell about my tenure is what's happening on a daily basis, and there will be transparency about it. We'll be telling you which bridges are being constructed, which roads are being built, where we are providing water, where schools are being, either built or fixed, how we are developing the tech sector, how many people are getting employed on a monthly basis, how much we are paying workers, all these great things, and how we are building a new nation with brand new constitution, and how consultations are going across the country to secure the future of our country on a daily basis. So I'm not going to do 100 days celebration that would make people start buying newspaper pages to appreciate me either for my success or my failure. I don't have time for that. We're going to hit the ground running, and by 100 days, uh, nobody will be counting days. We'll be counting moments.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sims, for that question. And thank you for tuning into the program, okay? You've won a prize. I'll let you know at the end of the program. Thank you
I
very
hope
much.
I get a prize too.
Thank you, Dr. Chief. Thank you, Mr. Sowore. All the best. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. We've had a lot of you call. We're waiting for number 10 caller. This next caller is the one we are taking their question. A lot of you have called now. Just the next caller, go ahead and call right now. Whoever calls right now will get to speak to Mr. President. We're going one. Well, we have to be fast, guys. It's so almost a project to have this interaction. Good. We have somebody calling in. Yes, go ahead. Alex O, right? Okay, hold on. Let me put it on speaker. Hold on 1 second. Okay, Alex O Media, you're number 10. Thank you for calling.
Yes, Alex O HQ. Good evening. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me, please? Okay, let me just go straight to this.
He can hear you. He can hear you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Now, for me, so much love of knowledge will report as any presidential candidate. Because for me, the rest I'm seeing them as a criminal, including people I'll give. They're all criminals. But for me, I don't believe in this in Nigeria anymore because of the circumstance surrounding the presidency. And we can hear a lot of confession from there's a position from Governor Wike Now, for me, I'm thinking, asking Mr. Sowore, is there any way we can go to referendum first before going to election?
Mr. President, his question is, can't we have a referendum before the election?
No, the people who are in charge of Nigeria now cannot allow a referendum. And the constitution that they run, that they are using to run Nigeria, does not make way for a referendum. Maybe if you go for a referendum, it just takes somebody to go to court. The referendum decision will be nullified because it doesn't suit the present political class and their cronies. Let's elect a person who is open-minded enough for us to even allow all kinds of things in our laws as long as they are agreed upon by a referendum. We need a brand new constitution that undergoes a referendum. And in that constitution, we must make provision for opportunities to have a referendum. And that's what we've been saying. We're the only ones promising you a new constitution, promising you things that could be in that constitution that nobody else will permit. And we'll make it happen. We have done bigger things before. Even when we're younger, we have confronted these monsters in every ramification. And we're saying, give us a chance. This is 2023. Nigeria should not be where it is now in 2020. We shouldn't be debating whether there's a referendum or not. South Africa already has that provision in its constitution, the 1994 constitution in South Africa, when Mandela came to power. But only Mandela could have done it. If you had asked the apartheid regime to give you a referendum for black liberation, they would have ignored it, as they have always done. The Nigerian regime, as it is now, is even worse than the apartheid regime of South Africa by the time it collapsed. So let's make it happen. Let's vote for AAC. Let's vote for Sowore, and let's do great things together and make things work for our country.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you, Alex. Oh, let's take the next caller. Yes, the next caller, your number 15. Go ahead, tell us your name and speak to Mr. President. Hello?
Hello.
Yes,
I'm hearing you.
your caller number 15. Go ahead and speak with Mr. President.
I am the Black President. This is the only man that went to that is talking Kasala for the social media. I let them know that myself is the rest of my children are going towards safety. And as a good mother, you try to also support the children. But on a serious note, I want to talk about thank you for not giving up to Nigeria. Thank you for the struggle. Thank you for all you have done and all you have doing and all you will do. I will tell that I saw you in your village today and my heart was broken when those kids were talking about your kids in their secondary school. And that breaks my heart that at this very moment I see them actually sitting on the floor. Whereas the people making them to sit on the floor, they did enjoy free education. If not, then their father enjoyed free education. So that those are very big concern. Oh, I remember to tell you that I'm the cousin of anti-democracy that is a publication in Nigeria and anti-democracy.
Sister Anne, because we have a very short time for this program, could you just go straight to the comment or the question so that we can take in more people, okay? Please. Thank you.
So, my question is this. With all that is happening, what is AAC doing to see that there is the election?
What your question is, what is AAC doing so that the election will not be rigged?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Mr. President will attend to your question. Thank you.
Well, the AAC is the only party in recent times that started fighting against the shenanigans of the Electoral Commission in Nigeria, INEC. In fact, last year alone, I think we did about rallies known as Occupy INEC. We have been paying attention to the activities, and we have made it very clear that if they rig the election, they are only inviting the wrath of the people. So we are very clear about how we want the elections to be run transparently in a credible, free, and fair manner. And you can trust us that we'll keep an eye on the Electoral Commission and ensure that if we find them to be playing games, we will let the world know and we'll start mobilizing immediately. But we must also say that we don't want to grant you any false hope that this body would conduct free and fair election, considering that they are an appendage of the ruling party. And that has always happened with the ruling party in Nigeria. They've never put in place an electoral commission that could harm their chances during election. But we'll keep, eternal vigilance throughout this period. And you can trust us that we'll try to make this election or work towards making this election free and fair and credible. That's the promise that we're making. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President, for taking all these questions and doing justice to them. So many calls coming in. I know. Let's see. Two more calls and we take the last person. Okay, 19 just called. Please call back. Okay, 19 just called, and now the next caller is the one that we're going to take your question. So guys, go for it. The next call that comes in, that's the person we're going to take your call. Two of you already won first two prizes. Okay, this caller is coming in. Sharp guy. I'm glad you got in because you've called over and over again. Go ahead, you're number 20. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. I'm glad you made it.
Hi, my name is, I have to move away from my iPad.
Go ahead.
I'm happy to speak with Sowore.
Your name is who? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm happy to speak to Mr. Sowore and Dr. Wayang. I've been following you as well. Anyway, so my question is direct. I've been doing an unappointed job of going on maybe news media and channels and people who are negative bias, because the politicians have painted the mind of some people to believe wrong things about Mr. Sowore, right? And so I've been doing the unappointed work of engaging people respectfully, and letting them know that all they've done is to pollute you guys' mind. So I wanted to actually ask for, is it possible to do like a thing? Mr. Awaya has a media where we can actually come up with a web page that will come up with live specs about Mr. Sowore, and then there are many of those questions that you can just give an answer to each one of them. So people can go there and then, I can do it actually, right? So, and that's just for me, having met him only once, during one marathon in Lagos, right? And but from reading on the internet, so people are lazy to go and read. And like the question you responded to earlier, I've watched most of the internet. Anything you want to, most of them are read. So, but like, how can we have that one page that people can go to and lies about life said that he took money, but there was no money. They said he went to Dubai. He had never been to Dubai. They said he transferred money from the UK to GT Bank. When the SS had nothing again, they could use to claim it. So my point is that there are so many lies out there that people are flying, and I listened to Pastor Paul last night at church, and I could see he was saying that he has a candidate, but he won't say it. Again, from what he was saying, you fit into the content picture of what he was describing. He even mentioned NSAS. We must not forget NSAS and all of that. You've been with us for many years, but the lies that we told, and you know how perception is reality. The lies are so many out there. How can we, have like a web page that would disabuse those lies, and then people can go for reference. I know that people are very intellectually, they won't go, but at least you can have something that we can still refer them to the right set, and then the truth again. Maybe we can do a counter page that now do the truth about. I know your manifesto already said it. We can be better you can do anything. I follow it. So again, how I left you a message on on Instagram, that's your way, but you haven't checked it, and on LinkedIn as well. But anyways, my point is that how can we come up with
Okay, Mr. President, he's saying he's asking for a website or a web link where we can go to counter the lies that people say about you. And I know you want to answer these questions, sir, but I want to adopt the method of Emilio Call, your team. Let me be your media team. Let Dr. Chidi answer this question if you want me. But if you want to answer, you can go ahead and answer, sir.
No, I just to let you know we have a comprehensive manifesto now on my website and our website, Sowore2023.org and aacparty.org. These two websites tells my story, tells the story of the party and what we plan to do for the people of Nigeria starting from 2023. I don't think we should waste too much of our time trying to counter lies. Lies are going to be lies no matter how many people believe them.
That's right.
So our focus is to keep talking about the serious issues of that matters most in this election, and warning people about candidates that they should not vote for. So you shouldn't waste too much of your time trying to figure out lies. You know the lies. You know the regular lies are not more than what we're all used to. So, and we are probably the most easily reachable candidate in this election. And if you have any lies that are disturbing you so badly, we can always also take it and enlighten you on a personal level. But I don't think we should focus ourselves on, you know, countering lies that will never go away because they are part of politics or they are political in nature. Instead of focusing on the great things we want to deliver to this country in actually a few days' time.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. What I was actually going to tell the caller is that please reach out to us since you're volunteering to do some of this media work with us. We have a media team, and let's talk after this. And you're welcome with whatever you have. But like Mr. President said, we would rather devote our time in pushing out there what is the truth that we have. You know, there's so much videos out there that's been done. There's so many interviews that Omoyele Sowore has done, and these interviews, in fact, he got frustrated with one interviewer one day, and there's like, you guys just keep repeating this thing like something on a repeat button. Even if after you heard me answer these questions, you would still come around and you ask it. So I can do that with you. We can do that. We can go and push out these videos and be able to educate people. So please, thank you for your offer, and we would gladly accept it. Let's talk after this program. Now we're waiting for the next caller. We're going to let Mr. President go exactly on the hour because I promised not to keep him more than that time. So the next caller is what we are waiting for. And if in the absence of that next caller, I had a caller that called in, and so I'm going to go back to the people that called before, and I'm going to take the one that has called most. And I'm going to give them an opportunity to call. I'm not going to call you. I'm going to call you directly so that nobody cuts your call, because WhatsApp, they normally call. So I'm going to call you. You had called in before caller. You were caller number 14. You missed 15. And then this time around, you missed 25. So I'm going to call you. Okay, go ahead. I've made you caller number 25. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Go ahead. You're on. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, my name is.
You need to turn us down on the other device.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Dr. Mary Ojo.
Go ahead.
Yes, I'm calling from the UK.
Yes, go ahead. Mr. President is listening.
Okay, good evening, Mr. President. That's our very own President Sowore. God
Yes.
bless you, sir. Thank you so much for the good work you've been doing. I want to wish you a very happy and prosperous new year to yourself, to your family in the US, and your family in Nigeria, and to we, your family in the party and the movement. Well done. We will overcome. You're doing a great job, and we're right behind you. Just want to commend you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the good work. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mary Ojo, for all those good words. And thank you also for the job you do for the party and for the movement and for people all over the world. Thank you very much. And thanks for being part of the program. Thank you. Okay, Mr. President, there's so much to say, and today we have a lot of people who are volunteering for this election work, and sometimes they get discouraged looking at what is going on in Nigeria, looking at the way politics is being played, and just like you said, that there is a lot of lies. People come into the spaces that for so many years we've continued to grow and educate and inspire people. They just come into these spaces, even though you said you don't lay claim to anything, but we know the role you've played in these things. But we see people just come, promise things they know they don't have the ability to do them, and there's a general confusion. Even though you said yes, you understand that there's a general confusion and you don't hold it against the people who have gone this way. But what is your advice to especially young people? I know you like to talk to the rest of the society, but especially to young people who have been they've used all kinds of medium and all kinds of platforms to actually bulldoze them into buying lies, bullied them into buying fakes. People who didn't like them before, people who spoke against them, people who fought against them, people who actually laughed at them when they were agitating have now come back to sell a lie to them that they are there to win the government and give it to them. And a lot of them are confused. What message do you have for them?
Well, we'll keep engaging them. Let me say very clearly that it's not the number of young people who are engaged with some of this are very few. But they use all kinds of strategy, tactic, some of them utterly fraudulent to amplify their voices. They create fake accounts, both accounts on Twitter, to make it sound like the majority of the young people in Nigeria are supporting any particular candidate. It got to a point, if you remember, on Twitter and Facebook, they will be saying it categorically and outrageously that some youths have sat down somewhere and endorsed a candidate. That's what they say. Oh, Mr. Chidi, why don't you go with what the youths have decided? We keep asking them, where is the youth? Where are the youths? Where was the decision taken? Where was the meeting held? They will say, no, 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 shut up. Youths have decided. But now, and which is what I've been saying all along, you have not realized that all these things are hyped up to confuse, bamboozle, and brainwash people. And they have started falling apart completely. Uh, and you can see that momentum, fake momentum and energy has gone on a journey to nowhere in recent times and days. And some of those who used to say those things have become a little bit more disillusioned. Some have been dealt, having realities face them. And we've always said this, and I've always known that. So don't also let us pay attention too much to these hypes. Let's just focus on our own narrative and our plan for the country. That's what I'm most interested in 2023, and not how many times a lie is told that any particular candidate or a number of candidates, starting candidates, have the endorsement of youths, when in fact it's complete falsehood.
But on a serious note, Mr. President, you are running for an election, and I'm telling you this, as political advice, as somebody who is a political juggernaut, because
I like that word. Yeah. Man
I'm
of timber and caliber.
I'm a person of timber and caliber, and I'm a political juggernaut. So I'm giving you this advice. Why don't you just go around? There are altars. I mean, you're playing politics, Nigerian politics. Why don't you go around? Just consult some people. There are people who own the country. Why? Why? Why don't you do that? Just do that now, so that you just get the president. Just like why are you making it difficult?
Well, again, I want to say that we are not here to continue to encourage or tolerate the people, the so-called owners of Nigeria. Um, we are here to unseat them, and we have no apologies about it. So we will never consult with them. We will never genuflect on their altars, the altars of fallen gods, to make our country right. They are the ones who destroyed it, and you cannot engage with those who destroy your country to fix it. It's not possible. They came to destroy it, we came to fix it. So our paths will never cross. If they ever cross our paths, they know the consequences. It's not a threat, it is characteristically who we are. And just don't worry, the owners of Nigeria will be signing off from Nigeria in 2023.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I promised that I wasn't going to keep you more than 1 hour. We have only 5 minutes to go. You've had a very, very I won't say hectic, but you've had an action packed time within just a very short period. We've seen you run a marathon. We've seen you go out to people every time you've been out there, relating with people, consulting with people, and it is quite impressive. We don't know where you get this energy from. In fact, there's a conspiracy theory out there that you use Vata battery, but it's not yet confirmed. You say you have Vata battery somewhere in your stomach, and that's what keeps you going. But it's okay. But on a serious
I
note,
I I I grew a stomach deliberately because Nigerians said they are not going to vote for anybody with a flat stomach anymore after what Buhari did to them. They want to see a different person.
is that why you're growing your stomach? You're growing your stomach deliberately.
Yes, people are tired of they are scared of people with flat stomach after what Buhari did to them.
And your stomach is an evidence of a big man, since they want to vote for a big man.
They want to be sure that at least you are doing well before they vote for you. Yes.
So you're doing well, sir. You're doing well. In fact, we can see that you're doing well. Yes, sir. So thank you so much for being with us. And then there is nothing that you're going to say here actually that will be new. I mean, other times we would ask you lots and lots of questions, but you see, we give opportunity. It's because you've been out there, you have done interviews, you have tweeted, you have a website that says what you want. You've practically done everything. And why it's easy is because the same things you were saying in 2019, you only just came and updated them. These were things you already knew, you already predicted, you already said this is what it is. It's not like people who kept saying their own will come out, their own will come out. No, you were already ready. So I think even if we kept you here for the next 2 hours, you're just going to be repeating what you said before. Somebody just asked a question, and probably I'll take it lastly before I let you go. So, Dr. Chidi, can you please ask Sowore what will be the lessons learned should AAC lose the 2023 elections? And I'm asking the person, why don't you ask us what we're going to do should AAC win the election? It's a 50-50 thing. It's either you win or you lose. So why should we spend time talking about, it's like asking me, Chidi, what will happen to you if you die? I'm dead now. Why don't we talk about when I'm alive? Let's stay on the positive. AAC has been there. We've been there forever. I mean, since we arrived in the scene, we never rested. They accused Sowore that he left the country and traveled abroad. He didn't. He's been there. The people accusing him are the ones who have been running. Mr. President, please just give us a closing statement, something to take into 2023 as we round up this segment with you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chidi. If I had my way, I would have listed a lot of people, including yourself, Mary Joe, and all the great guys in Nigeria who are working very hard, who've been working, risking their lives to keep us afloat, sound, and focused to this point. And but I have to wish everybody Happy New Year. We promise you one, and if it takes us to put our lives on the line, as we know, we will do it. But we still have a long way to go a bit, and this long way we meander through January till February 25th. And we just want to ask of your help, support, and spirit of volunteerism to keep everything in shape until we win. And I assure you that we will win. The question of losing doesn't happen, except if there's no election. We will win. You remember when this election season started, we declared to run without a political party. And then we got our party back, and people were mocking us, oh, somebody has come. He's been chosen by God, chosen by owners of Nigeria. We kept going. And now that is no longer happening. They are all on the run. And with little or nothing, we have kept the flag flying. If we disclose to you how much we have, you'll be shocked. But this is not about money. It's about will. It's about integrity. It's about commitment, focus, passion, vision, and a mission to liberate our country. Have a fantastic new year, and talk to you soon again, Dr. Chidi. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes, thank you so much. Someone said to keep Omoyele Sowore, but you can see you don't even know whether the light was using.
They waited for 8 o'clock on the dot, and they took light, or the
You see,
generator ran out of petrol.
I saw it. I saw it blinking, and I knew it was going to go off. But thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you that in spite of all this frustration, you still don't give up. You have a chance not to be in that place. You have a chance to be elsewhere enjoying yourself, but you chose to ignore all of this and keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much, sir. We wish you the best, and we look forward to victory in February of this year. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chidi.
All
Happy New
right.
Year to you and the family and everyone out there.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, somebody was saying, don't let him go. I wish I could do that, but his program is back to back program, and I don't want to abuse the time that I was able to squeeze out of his time. And it's not very convenient. You can imagine being in a place, not enough power to power light. This is somebody who is a media personality, and yet he has to stay in that kind of condition. The Wi-Fi signal, there's just so many things that he has to contend to. It's almost 9 p.m. there in Nigeria right now. So I really, really appreciate his coming to be with us. And for anybody who wants to know about Omoyele Sowore, you can go to his web page. Let me show you his web page so that some of you Sowore 2023.org. That is the web page. You can always go there and see every information that you need about Omoyele Sowore. The truth is that some people, they don't want to go there to go and find out the facts about him. But on his website, everything is there. He was the first person to have a website amongst all the presidential candidates for 2023. I kid you not. This is Omoyele Sowore's website. You go there, you see his biography, you see his manifesto, you see everything about him. So there's nothing hidden. You see his mission and his vision. This mission and vision, they've been there since when all the other people were going around to go and get their own and dub it and steal it from other places. Look at his manifesto. His manifesto is already there. If you click on manifesto, you can read the manifesto. You can download it here. You can download a copy. It's not hidden. You can read everything about the manifesto here. Very well detailed. And then the biggest part, the good one that I don't want you to forget, is to go and donate. You can donate here. You see, you can donate. There is a donate button, or you can give directly to his account. It's Omoyele Sowore Presidential Campaign Account. People say, oh, why are we donating to his personal account? It is not his personal account. It is his presidential campaign account. You can go there and donate money. You see, when you click donate, you can come here, choose the amount that you want to donate, and then go ahead and donate. And you can see it is in Naira. If you want to donate in any other currency, a lot of people who are here who are in charge of financial affairs of Sowore campaign, they are here. Like the lady that spoke, Mary Oju, you can contact her and you'll be able to tell you what to do. But you can also contact me 647-989-2837. Please, if you need to donate on Omoyele Sowore campaign, you can't believe how much he's using to run his campaign. It's about one thousandth of what the other candidates are spending, and yet he's able to achieve a lot. You can imagine when he is the president of Nigeria, he'll use a tiny amount of money to achieve very huge results. Mary Joe's number, I should actually put it here so that if you are living in any part of the world, and because we are raising money in Nigerian currency, but we can help you convert whatever money you have in any part of the world to Nigerian currency and deposit it into the account of the Omoyele Sowore campaign. So I'm going to put up Mary Joe's number here so that some of you can also donate directly. So this is Mary Joe's number. I just put it out there now. You can go ahead and call her if you want to donate money. But go out there. Let me actually put up the link to Omoyele Sowore's to his website. You can go here and find out everything about Omoyele Sowore. So the next thing I'm posting now, that's Omoyele Sowore's campaign organization. All of those stories that you think people say about Sowore, he has his biography there. You can go there and pick the facts. And for those of you who are watching us on WMTV, on TIB TV, on Worship Media, Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, I really want to thank you. Come to Twitter. People like Ifiel are here. They are holding the ground. Drew to me, all of them there. Come to Twitter and you will get to know what is happening. They are on 24 hours. A lot of good things are happening there. I'm going to leave you guys with this song that really touches my heart. It's a song that Omoyele Sowore loves a lot. And he's always singing this song. He's always sending this song around to his supporters some of us, you want, sometimes you try to reach him. You heard somebody saying, I sent you something, you couldn't respond. It's difficult for him, you can appreciate it. But this song I'm sending to you on behalf of Omoyele Sowore, because I've seen him sing this song, I've seen him done videos with this song, and I know this is his heart for his supporters. And until I see you guys next time, on behalf of Dr. Erica, I'm saying Happy New Year to you. And please don't think that when you don't hear from me, I don't think about you. I really think about you. And from Omoyele Sowore to you guys, please enjoy this song, and I'll see you guys very soon.